She stared straight at me and said, "You don't belong here." Even though I paid for their entire wedding, I just smiled and made a few calls. This isn't just a story about a canceled wedding. It's a story about a lifetime of quiet sacrifice, and the earth-shattering moment I finally realized I was being used. Not just for my money, but for my very soul. And the moment I found out, I wasn't just pulling the plug on a party. I was detonating a lifetime of unspoken resentment, starting with a single chilling text message that dared to tell me I didn't belong. My name is Claire Preston, and for 38 years, I've been the responsible one. On paper I'm doing well. A successful accounting firm, a quiet home. But in my family, I was never the favorite. That title belonged to my younger brother, Daniel the Golden Boy. He was charming, even when he wasn't trying, always met with excuses. "He's just a boy," my mom would say, laughing off his messes. "You were never like that, Claire." No, I wasn't allowed to be. From the age of 9, my role was clear. Accommodate, be patient, give way. "Claire, you're older. You should know better." That phrase became the soundtrack to my life. A series of quiet forfeits. The last cookie, the broken birthday gift, praise for things I'd actually done. By high school, while Daniel struggled, I graduated with honors, got a scholarship to a top university. My parents barely made my ceremony. My dad had work, my mom had a cold, Daniel had baseball. I sat there in my cap and gown watching other families swarm their kids, and I told myself it didn't matter. It did. It mattered a lot. But I stayed quiet. That was my role. I built my life brick by brick. No help from my parents. Daniel, though, when he dropped out of college, they didn't blink. When he crashed his car and needed a loan, $5,000, no hesitation. I never asked why I didn't get that kind of help. I already knew. "You're the one we don't have to worry about." It wasn't until my late 20s, after a 4-year relationship ended with my boyfriend saying I was great, just not exciting, that the pattern truly cut deep. Being stable, generous, reliable. It didn't make me lovable, it made me forgettable. I felt invisible. But still I kept the peace. I called my mom, remembered birthdays, always showed up. I helped Daniel with resumes, cheered him on, even when he got laid off. This was just what big sisters did, right? Then he met Madison. She was younger, polished, always on her phone, working in event coordination, though vague about what she actually did. The first time we met, she gave me a once-over that felt cold. Even then, something about her reminded me of people who saw me as useful but not worthy. But when they got engaged, I didn't hesitate. My first thought wasn't jealousy, it was, how can I help? I wanted to matter. They were stressing about venue costs, catering, photography. So I stepped in. "Let me handle it," I said. "Consider it my wedding gift." They were stunned. Daniel hugged me. Madison cried. My mom said, "Claire, that's so generous of you." For the first time in years, I felt like maybe, just maybe, I was finally in. But in my family, generosity was never reciprocated. It was expected. And love? That was handed out to the ones who demanded it loudest. I didn't know it then, but everything I thought I was building was about to be set on fire. And it would start with those 8 simple words. "You don't belong here." This time I wasn't walking away quietly. It was about 6 months after that quiet moment in my kitchen, after my breakup, when Daniel called. I was watching rain drip down the window, a cooling coffee in my hand, when his name lit up my phone. He didn't call often. "She said yes," he shouted, pure excitement in his voice. "We're engaged." I blinked. My automatic response was both sincere and oddly practiced. "I'm happy for you, Daniel." 2 weeks later, I met Madison for dinner. She chose the place, modern and trendy, where wine came in fish bowls. Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.